Okay, Kirsten, we're going to take a look at your freestyle from the front view underwater, and I see a lot of good things. The one thing improvements that I see a little bit is sometimes with the right arm, you're a little wide with the catch underneath the body from the front view. I think a little bit of that, and we'll see it in a couple frames when you're entering with that right hand again, is that you overreach just slightly with your right side. So it kind of causes you to push out a little wider than where you want to be. We would ideally want to be a little bit more underneath the body with that forearm, that bend of the elbow, and that hand. And that would put us in a little bit better position to pull water. Now, you don't always end up there. So here you can see as you're taking the breath a little wider with the left, but then you can see that hand comes underneath the body, and this is a good viewpoint here. This is where we want to be, that bend that I was talking about, and getting underneath the core of the body. It could be a little bit more under the center of the body, but very good. And then finish a little closer to the body, but nice. But here you can see that right hand is just a little bit in front of the face. So a little bit overreaching across in front of the face. And I think that caused you to kind of push out a little bit with that arm and not quite be underneath the body at this point in your pull. So you're just a little bit wide of where we want to be, as I showed you in the other frame. Left hand a little bit more in front of the shoulder, so you get a tighter line underneath your core with your catch, and that's what we really want to see. And I think that gives a lot more power to the athlete who can get there, and a little more speed. But aside from that, a little bit of bubbles on that hand. Had the fingertips up on the surface, so we don't want the bubbles on the hand. But aside from that, very nice, strong connection, vertical forearm. You can see your arm there, how hard you're pulling against the water, and the good catch that you have. Again, just keeping it centered a little bit more into the body, not overreaching with that right hand. I think you just need to send that hand and get that shoulder rotated a little bit quicker on the right side, and that'll keep that hand from overreaching in front of your eyes. And then you would be a little more centered with your catch underneath the body.